Good morning, guys. This is day 2, and I told you last night and showed you day 1 of the food challenge on a budget because I have too much and we need to save. Simply put, that's it. Now I'm going to show you. You're going to say that's a little bit too much for 2 people, and it is. It just is. I can't even see what I have. This is what's really upsetting for me because I was just buying, thinking, oh, well, I'll get this and we need that and that's on sale. A good amount of bread. I'm always grabbing because, I don't know, maybe I have a bread thing. But I have some chopped meat. I have ragouts. I even freeze spices, coffee for Vinny. In here is more meats. There's some shrimp. There's frozen meatballs in the back. See how I pre-do it? Then I have these burgers here that I buy and I pre-package. Those are like he had one last night for dinner. Those are 4 dinners, 1 pack. And that's economical. The breads, more meatballs in the back. Starting to freeze my own vegetables as well as buy them. I have celery in here I'll be using. Waffles. I don't even eat them for breakfast, but they were on sale, you know. Accumulate more frozen vegetables. There's tons of things in here. You get the gist of it. I'm not trying. I want you to see so you don't think, oh, she went out and bought more stuff or she's not really doing that or, you know. It's important to me to be transparent. And that's what it is. Showing you exactly what I have. See? I do freeze the breads and the cakes and the muffins. So we really technically should never be hungry for a month. I even still have, let me get in here and dig it to show you out. There's the chocolate I made during holiday time. We're not big eaters, so this has to get changed. I'm doing a life change. I think that's more than a budget cooking and saving. For me, it's a bit deeper. And now I'll be sharing these tips and tricks. This is, oh my God, I'm dropping it. Forgive this bad cinematography to this morning. Okay, but this is a smart way to save your chopped meat, your chicken, your turkey, whatever have you. They do it in thin layers in a bag, so when you pull it out, it not only defrosts faster, but it stores much more easy. I can't go through any more of these things because we have another box for, let's go to the box one, and then we'll come back to the pantry. Okay, this is freezing number 2, which really should I have one for 2 people? I know the haters and the people that have something to say, bring it, you know, I could take it. I have way too much food for 2 people, but like I said, it must be psychological. I must be in fear of growing up poor that I'm not going to ever have enough to eat again or something psychological. I may need therapy, but I got food, and I'm not going to sit here and apologize for it. And everybody has a different budget. But since I need to cut back now, it's ideal. And I think that I have some good stuff here. I got food. Look at this. See, this is what really leads me down the bad path. When I find something delicious and good quality to feed my family for only $5 rather than some processed Burger King, that's what I'm about. I don't want to eat that kind of stuff or anything that's not great. We don't, look at this. Cinnamon swirl bread. We have, I'm not even including breakfast in my challenge because I'll show you right now. Talk about pantry. You guys have seen my pantry. You see how I sale shop. And that's sometimes good and I think for me bad because look at what I got for 2 people. I'm shopping like I have an imaginary family of 6 and I don't. And, you know, I don't want to waste anything. So it's going to be quite the time before I ever have to shop again. And if I see it on sale, I'm not buying it. But I'm telling you, you see these boxes and why I have so many? This box is up to $8. Vinny eats this cereal every single day. Special K. This is the family size. I am not paying $8 a box even if I can afford it. So when I see buy one, get one and it drops to $3.50 for the family size, you betcha I bought 4. You betcha. And I'm been buying it. I bought it on sale because I caught it twice. I got lucky. But for 6 months prior to that, it was not on sale. Same thing with the oatmeal. I don't include breakfast because that's buy one, get one. That's only $4. And that's more than a month's breakfast for me and more than a month for him. And that totals up to what? $3.50 and 2 for $5. We eat breakfast for a month. So I'm not going to include that in any kind of challenge or budget or clean out. You know, I still don't want to label this with something like that. And it doesn't feel right to me. I'm not doing that. I'm just trying to use up what I have in order to show you. This is extreme, I think. I think I have way, way, way too much food, and many people are going to say that. And that's okay. Everybody has different lives. I personally welcome everybody's style, everybody's refrigerators, everybody's talents, everybody's everything. But unfortunately, not everybody is like that. Okay, so let me get busy. The kitchen's empty. It's morning. We won't include breakfast. Next thing up for me is going to be lunch for Vinny and me, whoever's eating, if we're both eating, if he's just eating, and then dinner. So I got to get busy.